everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'2" QB out of North Carolina, former number 2 overall pick. It's Mitchell Trubisky. Play action. It's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. His throw incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. And, Charles, now we get our first look at this offense.
And one guy you have to look at in particular is Kyle Long. Can play guard or tackle with a nice degree of nastiness.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Tyrann Mathieu has a cornerback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. Now Trubisky lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this is caught by Watkins. A good pickup there, 22. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. We're scoreless after 1. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Cohen, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I was. I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Chicago. Mike Davis, 43 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
Hello. Okay. I can't play Madden.
And we're all tied at 7 apiece. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 24, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now here's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact.
I can already tell this is about to be a close game.
Flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, 36 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here?
They better overturn this. You have got to be kidding me.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
Yeah. I don't see the purpose.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop
I switch over to Call of Duty sometimes too.
Before halftime.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He's got Burton here, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like,
I was eating my fish. I can't eat my fish. I can't eat. You trying to make me starve?
Use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So I can't eat.
Now Trubisky lost the football. And you can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up. Now on 2nd and 13, Trubisky. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively.
Come on, Mahomes, throw the ball. Throw it, bro. Oh, my God.
Here as he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oh, my goodness.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town.
Since Mahomes didn't know how to throw the ball.
Looking for Kelsey on the. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
You don't eat corn for Thanksgiving?
3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 6. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45.
You know, there's always possibility.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
So y'all just close friends?
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a
They
Chiefs
need
first
4
down.
people on one receiver. Look, I shut up.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Sorry, you need to
Operating for the
stop.
red zone now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. And
he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
The next time you do the whip, can you at least close your fist?
He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run
But I barely
back
touched
here.
this
This
man.
will
How
be
he
a
fall?
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Trubisky will throw. Able to find Shaheen here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mackay.
On the carry, it's Davis. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yo, Ashton. Ashton.
Now Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky.
And we see another pick.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Amari.
A 16-yard
Heads or
touchdown.
tails?
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football
I'm trusting
game.
you on this.
And
This is going to go to overtime.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. This will be taken in at the 1. He goes airborne.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Gonna let one fly for... This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 57 yards, as they have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
Makai, I don't see why anybody would, you know.
Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back.
I mean, Makai, like, who would rob a black person,
and
you know?
in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw, and he completes it to Cohen. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the... And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton, 37 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And now it's 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 42 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I'm going to let this tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Mahomes. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince of
fake
that time who had the play covered from the start. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory by going.
I'm going to lead this to overtime.
Maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt, so there'll be a lot of questions.
Amara, you said heads, right?
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game.
You said heads, right?
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for
because this is about to go to overtime.
Able to take
it's 22
off,
seconds.
The result is a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Trubisky to throw. On the move to his left. Now Trubisky lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Everything right
I could
now
actually win this.
the right foot of Harrison Butker.
Oh my goodness. He just had to ice my kicker, didn't he?
With 7 seconds left.
He just had to ice my kicker. I am getting tired of your coach.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. His 1st attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And
Oh my God.
It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good
Like,
hold.
why?
Sometimes,
Why?
though, the
Why'd
ball
you
just
ice my
doesn't want to
like,
go where you
I hate
want
your
it,
coach.
and this one winds up no good.
A 1st down carry for Davis.
Overtime
and he's
we
gonna lose
go.
yards. They take him down at the 26. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death.
Bears won.
First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal,
Amari, I didn't
or
win the
don't
toss.
score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins
Now
the
they're
game.
receiving the ball.
So
And I have to
right
get
back
like an
where we
interception or
started,
something. I have to
all
stop them
even
from
as the kick's
scoring.
away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in the field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone.
and it's intercepted.
Okay, okay. I could win it right here.
His guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
GG.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of
That
a game
was a good game.
where
GG.
we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.